Hey everyone, I'm Amanda Whitelonis at BBG AT. I'm here with Samantha Dykes. She's a senior scientist. She's going to walk us through a customer success story that we've had recently with one of our clients. For your awareness, we have a high collaboration with all of our clients in biomanufacturing, but we want to go through a few more details as to one specific experience that we had. So Sami, can you describe the initial challenge this customer was facing with their biomanufacturing process, particularly the buffer that was affecting their potency and yield?
Definitely. One thing that we really look for in a good biomanufacturing process is reproducibility. And this particular customer had an issue with that reproducibility, and what we found out is that it all came down to this buffer that they used to isolate their particular protein that was protein of interest. And so we had to really design our process and go back almost to the R&D phase to figure out what needed to be done to that buffer to make it more robust and to increase their reproducibility.
Okay, so what were the key indicators or data points that helped identify that reagent as the root cause?
I think that actually highlights a lot of BBG's AT's versatility, because we actually took on a lot of their potency and identification type assays as well. So in the lab, almost in real time, we were able to see that their different products that we were making for them were not falling within a very tight standard deviation based on those analytical touch points.
Got it. So then how did the team first engage with the customer when this challenge was identified?
That's the really great thing about being here at BBG AT, is that we maintain a really close relationship between our scientists and the customers. We have these weekly touch points, and I think that the process development group specifically is our largely PhD trained scientists, and so we are not afraid to say when something's going wrong. Right, we're able to identify something that is out of the normal bounds of what we would expect, and then help to guide the customer and lead them to a conclusion that would help them to increase the robustness of their process. So just verbal communication, talking out, presenting those data points, we find that data is very convincing. Over at the BBG headquarters. And they were the ones who really helped to drill down and find out what needed to be done to improve this buffer's efficacy.
So it sounds like these increased resources that we have to technical expertise can really help clients expedite their product to market, right? Because they're in clinical trials right now. So the sooner that they're able to resolve these type of manufacturing issues early on, the sooner they can get their product to market. So would you say that that's something unique here that we have?
I think it definitely speaks to the versatility of our team members, right? We aren't just all cell biologists here. We also staff people who have expertise in engineering or in scaffold building, immunologists. So the team versatility allows us to think outside of the box and really help to get that work done. And I think that's something unique to us.
So it sounds like there's a really interesting and unique culture here that kind of feeds into our ability to troubleshoot, to work together, to collaborate with our clients. Would you say that that's a key differentiator as well for us?
Definitely there's a culture of collaboration. And what I really love about working here is that it's not just the collaboration within the team and interdepartmentally, but also a collaboration with our clients. Science is information sharing, and that information sharing has to go both ways. So definitely collaborating across the board, across our various sites within BBG, and having those collaborative touch points with the clients, either inviting them into our lab to watch the process or us visiting their lab to see what they do in their hands.
So it sounds like, just thinking of the mission of BBG overall, which is saving and enhancing lives through the healing power of cells and tissues. So would you say that that's another level of fulfillment that you're able to achieve here working for BBG AT, because you have the technical experience of working through these challenges, but then also bringing these types of products to market? How would you say that impacts your overall experience here at BBG?
It is definitely very fulfilling. Coming from an academic background, I was never able to actually impact a life. But here, through the contribution of manufacturing these different products, cellular therapy products for my clients, it allows me to get that sense of fulfillment that I have helped to create something that can further the field of science, and I know that the work that I'm working on is actually going to be touching and impacting patient lives. I really do strive for the success of my clients, and I celebrate it when they achieve that next level of clinical trials.
That's really exciting. And I know in this particular client experience, this was a brand new treatment, right? This was a novel treatment so by overcoming these challenges that you described, working with the R&D team, and then of course with our team, this was something that I know was really impactful to you specifically, having led this project for this client. And so how would you say this client responded to all the efforts overall for their success?
It was really great to be able to see them get their product into the clinic. They actually did 2 clinical trials with the work that we made for them for 2 different indications, and that's very powerful to now see that we are impacting multiple patient groups.
Yep. What we are generating here are therapies that have never been brought to market before to address different diseases that had no treatments previously. And I know that's been the case with a number of clients that we've worked with for their products. Many of them are novel, many of them are new, and this is allowing us to expand our mission beyond what we were previously able to provide to our community.
What's really neat about working on these therapeutics, like you said, is they are the first of their kind. There are not many FDA-approved cellular therapies out there. And the types of therapeutics that we're working on, they're not just the cells themselves, right? We're working on stem cell applications, iPSCs and MSCs, but we're also working on a lot of secretome and extracellular vesicle type products, which may have a higher safety profile. We may find that as we move through the trials. And so we really are at the forefront of medicine and science right now.